Good morning, students. Welcome back to ICT class. This is our video class number 42. And by the previous class itself, we have completed chapter 9, video editing with OpenShot video editor. Hope you all have understood about each and every activities in chapter 9. And from today's class onwards, we are moving to new chapter, chapter 8, HTML, creating a web page. So you all are familiar with web pages. You are searching in Google and you are familiar with different web pages. Okay. So how to create this web pages? By using one tag or one code called HTML tags. You are familiar with 4th chapter Python programming. So just similar to that, we are performing some programming or some code language with HTML tag. So we are moving to new chapter, chapter 8. So by the end of today's class session, you will able to learn about.
The learner will learn about a new coding language called HTML, and the full form of HTML is Hypertext Markup Language, and also to learn about the tags used in HTML and its use, and to learn about the designing a web page using HTML, how to design or how to create a web page using the language called HTML.
So let's start today's class session with the new chapter, creating a web page. So we are moving to some introduction part in HTML tag. What is HTML, or what are the main tags in HTML, or how to create a heading to a web page. So like that, we are going to learn about some introduction part in 8th chapter. So let's start today's class session.
So we are going to start a new chapter, chapter 8, making a web page using the coding language called HTML. So while designing a web page, you already have studied that a website contains more than one web page. When you are visiting a web page, for example, when you are visiting the website of Don Bosco, it consists of several sub tags, which means it contains more than one web page. We can also construct a website for including the details of the major events that took place in our school. For example, sports day or school kalolsavam or any other events. We can also construct a website for including such details. So here, shall we prepare a web page to show the programs of this year's school kalolsavam? Shall we prepare a web page? So this chapter deals with creating a web page related to the event called School Kalolsavam. Here the activities are therefore creating a web page related to School Kalolsavam. So while creating this web page, as an introduction, just think of, while you are creating a web page, what all are the details or what all are the informations to be included in the web page that we intend to prepare. What all are the details or how to make that web page attractive. First one, we need a suitable title or we need a suitable heading for that page. If you are preparing a web page related to School Kalolsavam, it needs a heading like School Kalolsavam or Don Bosco HSS Irinyalakuda. Like that, we need a heading for a web page. Next, we can include some pictures. To that web page, we can include some pictures related to School Kalolsavam, the items that took place in School Kalolsavam, and also we can include some videos related to this particular event. And next thing, we can include a banner as an introduction, or we can include a poster related to this School Kalolsavam, and also we can tabulate or we can include some tables related to the items, like single items in one table, group items in one table, and also day 1, day 2, day 3, like that we can include tables. So these are some of the details or information that we can include in the web page. And next, while designing a web page, how the text, images, sounds, videos, etc. are displayed on the web page. While you are searching in Google web browser, you can see some web pages. So how the text and images appear like that, these are given as instructions in the text editor. So here, while creating a web page, we are using the application or software called text editor. We'll open this text editor and we can give some instructions in order to create this web page. In order to make this web page, we'll give some instructions. In 4th chapter programming, you already have familiar with that programming language Python. So while designing that Python programming, we are giving some instructions for displaying what the sum, or for displaying some even numbers. According to that answer or according to that result, we are providing some instructions, isn't it? Do you remember that? So similar to that, here also while designing a web page, we'll provide some instructions in the software called text editor. Then browsers visualize the contents of this web page according to the instructions in it. We'll write some instructions in this software called text editor, and we can open or we can visualize this instruction as a web page. Browser will visualize this instructions. In that Google, we can see the visualization of the instructions in a model of a web page. And the language used for preparing such web pages is called as hypertext markup language, and it is known as HTML. So here we are giving some instructions in the text editor software, and this instructions we are giving based on the coding language, and that language is known as hypertext markup language. So here in this chapter we are preparing web pages using the software called text editor, using the language called what, HTML. So while creating this HTML tag, in the similar way when we are studying Python programming language, there are some functions like if function, for function, while function, etc. So in the similar way, here in HTML also we are using some specific tag. We are writing this instruction by using some tag, and the main tags are given here. The main tags are first one, HTML itself, and while writing HTML tag, we must specify angular bracket indicated using greater and less than symbol. So inside this angular bracket, we need to type this tag, main tag. So here this is the main tag, open HTML, and then while after opening this particular tag, it's our duty to close this HTML tag. Each and every tag we need to close. While closing, please notice that closing HTML tag is by using slash symbol. Okay, so open one tag, after writing each and every code, close that tag using slash symbol. After this angular bracket, put a slash symbol and type the code itself. So this is HTML main tag. Inside this main tag, we are giving all the sub tags. Okay, so here the instruction that containing an opening and a closing tag is called container tag, and inside this main tag we are giving other sub tags called head tag and body tag. Okay, head tag means what? From the name itself, head tag is used to indicate the heading. Inside this head tag we can give title for that web page. First heading H1, second heading H2, third heading H3. Like that we can provide headings inside which tag? Head tag. So here also open the tag. After writing each and every contents in between here, close that tag using which symbol? Slash symbol. So this is the second main tag. And third tag is called as body tag. What is the use of body tag? We are specifying the contents here. If you wish to add a background color, you can give inside this body tag. If you wish to give some paragraph, tables, images, videos, whatever things we can give inside the body tag. So in the place of this full stop or this underline, we can give the contents. So open the main tag. After writing each and every contents over here, close the body tag using slash symbol. So these are the main tags used in HTML. Main tag is HTML itself. Inside this main tag HTML, we are specifying heading, head tag. We are giving title first heading, second heading, third heading, whatever headings we can give inside the head tag. After typing heading, close the head tag using slash symbol. And remaining things, remaining contents, the main contents we can give in between the body tag. So these are the main tags in HTML. Hope you all have understood about the main tags. So now I'm going to show a sample HTML code which is given in your textbook as activity 8.2. There is one picture 8.3. There is one code, sample code. So let's see how this main tag works or how to create a web page. Before that, let's see about the HTML code. When you open a website, here you can see a school website, Don Bosco School, and each and every website, when you are opening the site, right click anywhere. Here you can see a lot of options. Here you can see one option called view page source. If you click on this view page source option, here you can see the corresponding HTML tag. So according to this particular language, our website works. So behind every website you can see corresponding HTML code. Here in this chapter we'll study some of the important tags, how to include image, how to include headings like that, etc. So we'll start with the first example, use of some HTML tag. So for that, how to view, open, applications, accessories, text editor software. So in this software we are going to type the instructions of our HTML tag. So application, accessories, gedit, text editor. Open text editor. Here you can see the text editor software, and now I am going to type the corresponding instruction. So what is the first main tag? Open bracket, in small letters, type everything in small letters, HTML. Inside angular bracket you type the corresponding main tag. This is the header tag. If you are not giving this header tag, your code will not work. So always specify the main tag called HTML. Always specify each and every tag in angular bracket. After that, here spacing is not an issue. You can type over here, you can type here, you can type here, you can type anywhere in the text editor. Here spacing is not a issue. Then I want to give some headings to the web page. For that, which tag to be specified? For heading, head tag. Type head, then close the bracket. Then after opening this, we have to close the tag head. So in between this space we are going to specify the title and h1, h2, etc. In between this headings we can give the corresponding title. So for giving title for the web page, what do you mean by title? What is the difference between title and heading? Heading will be displayed over this white space. Title means here you can see untitled document. This thing is known as title. So here we can give a title for the web page as School Kalolsavam. For giving title, the tag used is title itself. So type title in angular bracket and then specify the title. I am giving School Kalolsavam. For typing the contents, no need to give the angular bracket. Only to the HTML tags we need to specify this angular brackets, and for the contents no need to specify that angular bracket. Just type the contents. Whatever things we are typing here will be displayed as the title. After typing the title, close the title tag. How to close the title tag? Put a slash symbol and type the closing tag. Okay, like this. So whenever you open one particular tag, it's your duty to close that tag, otherwise your web page shows error. Okay, so in this manner we can type the corresponding title. So heading is over. So first main tag is over. Inside that main tag we specified one heading, head tag. Then inside that head tag we have specified the title for the web page by using title tag and specify the corresponding title, School Kalolsavam. After that, close the title tag and close the head tag using / symbol. And next main tag is what? Body. So specify that tag in angular bracket. Then after that, specify any paragraph. I am giving contents. You can give anything, any paragraph, any text, any sentence. You can give anything inside the body tag. After typing the tag, we can close the body tag. How to close? By using / symbol. So I have specified, opened the body tag. After typing the contents, I have closed the body tag. You can give the tag here or here or here. Anywhere you can give. Spacing is not a issue. Then now I have given each and every main tag, and what is the last thing? The end thing is we have opened one tag here and we didn't have closed that tag. So after typing every content, close the main tag. Okay, like this. So we have opened the main tag called HTML. We have closed that tag. We have opened the head tag. We have closed the head tag. We have opened the title tag, close the title tag, and then we have opened the body tag, close the body tag. So ensure that every tag have closed. Okay, otherwise the program will shows error. Now we can run this code. Before run this code, save this. Click on the save button and then save the project. I am saving it as Kalolsavam. Save it in students work class 9 folder. I am going to save this in class 9 folder. Save this project. So after saving, you can see a change here. The tags got a color change. It means our program is correct. Here you can see the change in color. So after saving, how to view it as a web page? Just minimize this. Go to the corresponding folder. I have saved this in students work folder class 9. Here you can see the corresponding file. If you right click over here, you can see open with Firefox web browser. So just click on this icon. We are going to view it as a web page in Mozilla Firefox. So click on open with Firefox web browser. See, this is a web page. Here you can see the corresponding title, School Kalolsavam. Title will appear here, School Kalolsavam, and we didn't have given any contents. I have only specified the heading called contents. So here in the body tag or in this page you can see the contents. I'll show one more example. I'm specifying here input and output devices for a computer. I'm specifying like this. One sentence, there are many input and output devices for a computer, and I am going to save this. And here just refresh this. After giving any code, you can use this reload button or refresh button to view the corresponding change. So click on this refresh button. See, here you can see that sentence. So which means what? Whatever things we are giving inside the body tag will get displayed over here. Let's do next activity also, adding a page heading. I have already mentioned that how to add page heading by using the tag called h1, h2, h3, etc. Then how to open this Kalolsavam page? Just right click on this Kalolsavam. Here you can see open with other application option. So click on this open with other application. I want to change the code or I want to enter the corresponding code. So click on open with other application option. Here you can see text editor option. So select the text editor. So it will get opened in the text editor so that you can change the corresponding code. Okay, don't double click over here. If you double click over here, it will get opened in the web browser. You can view it as a web page. In order to change the code, always right click over here, click on select other application and select the text editor. Now we can give the corresponding headings. Where should we specify the headings? Here, inside the head tag. Inside the head tag, specify the heading as open bracket. First heading is specified as H1. I am giving Don Bosco. I am specifying first heading as Don Bosco HSS Irinalakuda. After typing the contents, close the tag by using / simple small letter H1. So first heading is over. Then next heading. How to give next heading? By using the tag called H2. So what will be the difference? The size, the change in size is the difference. Here the first heading will be bigger comparing to the other headings. Okay, so the change in the size is the difference between the tags H1, H2, H3. So in H2 I am giving, after typing the content, close the tag using / simple. So always close each and every tag using this angular bracket / symbol. So inside the head tag we need to specify the title H1, H2. So this is next activity, adding a page heading. I have specified 2 heading. After that what we have to do? Save this. Save the corresponding work. Open it in web browser. Refresh this page. Click on this refresh button. See the change? First heading is bigger comparing to the second heading. If you are specifying third heading, you can see the corresponding change in the size. Third heading will be smaller comparing to other 2 headings. So H1 tag is here Don Bosco HSS Irinalakuda. H2 tag is here class 9 and the body tag is here. There are many input and output devices and the title tag is school Kalolsavam. So according to this particular code line, we can make the corresponding website. We can give a lot of color or background color. We can include the images. We can move that images. We can move the text, etc. by using simple HTML tags. So this is first 3 activities in your textbook. Sample code in HTML. HTML code, head tag. Inside the head tag specify title H1, H2, H3, H4, etc. Then close the heading tag. Inside the body tag specify the content or paragraph or images, etc. After all activity, close the main tag. Don't forget to close the main tag. Main tag is HTML itself. Close it using / simple. So hope you all have understood about the important tags in HTML. So in today's class session we have discussed about the first 3 activities. Activity 8.1 was deciding the content in a web page. So the information to be added while creating a web page are headings, images, sounds, etc. And the software used to make the web page is text editor, and that instructions or the language used for preparing web page is known as HTML, hypertext markup language. And the second activity was let's build a web page. So the main important HTML tags used are, first main tag is HTML itself. Inside that main tag we have to specify 2 another tags called head tag in order to specify the heading, and also body tag in order to specify the contents. And then these tags are denoted by using angular bracket. And last activity we have discussed in today's session was activity 8.3, adding page heading. And the syntax of designing a web page by giving headings and title is given below. First specify the main tag called HTML, then specify the heading tag. Inside that heading tag I have specified the title called School Kalolsavam. Then first heading also I have given as Don Bosco HSS Irinalakuda. After that close the heading tag, close the main tag. So when you open one particular tag, it's your duty to close that tag using which symbol? / symbol. So this is an introduction part of HTML. Here is the homework for you. Try to find out the answers of the given homework and write it in your notebook.
So that's all for today. Hope you all have understood about each and every activity that we have discussed in today's class session. So write and study this HTML tag. Otherwise, you can't memorize this tag. So write and study the use and the tags and study it in by heart. Okay, if you have any doubts, you can contact me. So complete your notes, do your homework. That's all for today. We'll see you in the next class. Thank you and have a nice day.